for the peaking. I'm on road.
Here we go.
So the Rockets win the tip. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Olajuwon is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Harden, and it's Murphy in at the point.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And the basket by Ginobili.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Robinson with the block. It's deflected and stolen by Malone. To the inside, Olajuwon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
There's a screen by Robinson. Ginobili gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes good work from that mid-range.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. And the dunk by Duncan.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Harden against Ginobili. Harden gets the bucket.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
And they pick up two. Duncan's got his second bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, James Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Leonard, another one falls for San Antonio.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and roll where he has grown to be very effective.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Tomjanovich. Parker against Olajuwon. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
Pick by Olajuwon. Tomjanovich passes to Olajuwon. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Harden. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And now, the first timeout call here for the Spurs. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robinson. And Gervin subbed in for Manu Ginobili. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Drexler's checked in. And finished off by Drexler.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Tomjanovich. And here's Harden for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Malone.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
He's doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Duncan with a screen on Harden. That's a 2 from Parker, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
The 19-foot shot, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Nobody near Leonard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Leonard's got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And that one's good. Parker.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
From deep, Harden. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 13.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Wembanyama outside. Outside Leonard. Over Drexler. Leonard, no luck.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
And the shot is good. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Oh, here's Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Hands it from downtown.
And the screen and roll, an excellent choice there. Parker only needs a small amount of room to get his shot off.
And the basket by Harden.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Sinks the triple.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Curvin for 3. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They've made the most of the turnovers they've forced, putting on a lot of pressure here early on.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can.
Whoa! What a play!
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Duncan. No fear there from Tim Duncan.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
The shot's good from Paul.
Such a gifted one-on-one player. Paul has the confidence to pull up right in your face.
Duncan, the pass to Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's McGrady, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Murphy's checked in. So here's Murphy. Shot from the inbound, and he sinks the layup. Murphy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open team.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ginobili outside. Fade away, and it falls over the rim and in. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Robinson a screen on Hart. Ginobili with the three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
A wide open look for Drexler. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
To the middle, here's
Oh, man!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ginobili's got 15.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Here's Harden. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Timeout called, the Rockets. So both teams making some changes here. From deep, Harden. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets. Wembanyama, a screen on Drexler. Leonard with the bucket.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Inside, Yao, and he makes good on the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Here's Murphy. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Parker with the 3. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Clyde Drexler.
First personal foul.
Rockets leading by 9.
Rocket substitution.
Kicks it out to Harden. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, a lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big nights, and there's just not much you can do to stop him.
Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. What a finish from Harden.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
And the Spurs making a change here. Duncan's checked in.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
A 3 from Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Spurs. Stolen by Robinson. Outside Leonard. Duncan outside. Pass to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Back to Murphy. Houston needs to get a shot. The three ball goes for James Harden.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
James Harden getting it done for the Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Houston Rockets.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-0 at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead,
Yeah, I like the chances. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Taking a look at the Rockets. Moses Malone out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Harden, and it's Tomjanovich in at the small forward position. Harden kicks to Murphy. Goes up from the top of the key. Back to Olajuwon. It's good. Olajuwon's got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Count that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here goes Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Olajuwon. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
It's Ginobili on the wing. He's covered by Malone. That shot wide open. Ginobili's got 20.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Parker looking over the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 7. Tomjanovich passes to Murphy. Driving in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes, and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robinson. Leonard comes in for Bowen. And Dan Pierce subbed in for Tony Parker. Drills the three-pointer.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 15.
Pass to Tomjanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Tomjanovich has got 6 points. Out to Duncan. Shoots over Malone. Count it, and the Houston leads to cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Tim Duncan.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
It's Harden down low.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Leonard, that's for 2. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Tomjanovich passes to Harden, and there it is for him. Harden's got 42 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Leonard from 3. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. Harden against Ginobili. Shoots a fader. Duncan grabs the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And that one's good, Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Robinson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Drexler's checked in for Houston. Pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Drexler. And Drexler throws it down.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Dampier, the pass to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
With the step back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One on Ginobili.
You try not to foul Harden, and you still end up doing it.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Now checked in for Olajuwon.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Drexler dishes to Harden. Pass to Yao. 6 to shoot. Here's Drexler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the Rockets making a change here. Murphy's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Ginobili with the 3. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Takes a step back.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Houston, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line. The first one falls.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get it.
Gervin for three. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Rockets lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Ginobili. He's out there with Gervin, and it's Silas in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Ginobili finds Parker. There's a good screen. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the basket by Murphy.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Gervin setting the pick for Parker. And the Spurs another 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as high as you can get.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night. And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
Well, right now they have the momentum, but you've got to watch it. This league has big swings.
Here's Gervin. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Gervin's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. So here's Murphy. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Drexler gets the bucket.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Timeout, Spurs. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And that's a quick look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Yao kicks to Drexler. Harden the pass to Yao. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Yao's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Down low, yeah, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Duncan with the bucket.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Timeout called. Rockets. Some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robinson. Gervin comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Dampier. The Rockets also changing it up. Olajuwon comes in for Yao. And it's Malone in for Clyde Drexler.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Duncan with a screen on Murphy. It's Parker outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Parker's got 24 points.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Murphy outside. Malone sets the pick for Murphy. Harden, and there's the three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Timeout Spurs. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. And it's Houston's ball. Harden outside. Wembanyama against Olajuwon. Duncan with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Here's Murphy. Duncan with the block. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Does not go in. Rockets leading by 3. Harden with it. Gervin covering. And now here comes Gervin leading the break. Leonard fires. Nails the jumper.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it. Count it.
How about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Timeout called. Rockets. A different look now for San Antonio. Robinson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Ginobili comes in for Gervin. And Dampier subbed in for Tony Parker. Here's Murphy. Olajuwon inside. Guarded by Robinson. Now Leonard. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Timeout called. Rockets. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Gervin's checked in for the Spurs. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Take the 3. Drain from outside.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Murphy brings it from downtown. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here.
The previous play is under review.
It really sounded before the ball left his hand. This certainly isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. Now, if it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Ginobili is out there with Tony Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Robinson. And it's Duncan in at the 4-man position.
And over the last few years, we've seen Harden embrace the mid-range jumper, and it is paying dividends.
Knocks down the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And the first one drops. Elijah drops them both. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Kawhi misses the 3. Houston in the lead. Off the glass.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort. Crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it back.
He recognized the situation, saw an advantage there, and he didn't hesitate to capitalize.
Harden, nice use of the glass on the finish.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Parker outside. Down it goes for 3.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Duncan fires. Big time fadeaway.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
Timeout called. Rockets. Murphy outside. Harden with a screen on Parker. And that one is good.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Buries the deep ball.
And Tony Parker does it again.
Count the basket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Robinson sets a screen for Parker. He's off from 3. And here are the Rockets now. They lead by 1. And down goes the 3.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Puts up the 3. He drills the 3.
And the shot from Parker there is just so clutch. What an unbelievable basket from him. He just gets it done on a regular basis.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Parker outside. Now Robinson. Knocks down the 3.
And a timely bucket by Ginobili, once again proving that he's a guy you can rely on in those big moments.
Timeout called. Rockets. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Robinson. And Gervin subbed in for Ginobili. Murphy against Parker. Outside, Murphy. Harden with a screen on Parker. Just 4 to shoot. That one goes. Timeout, Spurs. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play.
Oh, he did it! Just got it off in time.
3 of the biggest points he'll ever score as he wins it for them at the buzzer.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tony Parker.